Okay, good evening and happy Easter to all of you. I'm broadcasting from my front room, live from my front room instead of my bedroom. I got my background set, and it looks like I need another softbox over to my left, but that's besides the point. But I got better lighting. Um, I'm sitting in a really hard, cold chair, and I'm all bundled up because I don't have my heater on. Haven't had it on for about 3 or 4 weeks now. Just want to see what my next bill is going to be and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, um, since would normally I'd be normally kicking back watching a baseball game right now, but basically, for obvious reasons, the sports is no longer running, or at least for the time being. And my question to you tonight is, how long do you think the sport's going to be out of commission? Um, Also, um, do you think there's even going to be a football season? I have my doubts about it, unless they can come up with a vaccine or something for this really soon. I don't even see football season starting. So um, it's just the way it is. Uh, I kind of I kind of wish they would be speeding up the testing process. I understand there's a lot involved with that, um, but another thing I want to get at is once sports does return. Um, do you think it's going to be the same? I have a funny feeling there's going to be a lot less people at the stadiums, and not so much because of you know social distance or that sort of thing. I think there's going to be a lot of people that just won't go because they're afraid, and which rightfully so. So when sports does come back, if it does, it's gonna take a long time for all sports to recover from this. I think just today the National Hockey League, um, the commissioner of the NHL, uh, basically pretty much canceled the entire NHL season, which makes sense because um, even if they were to come back, it would cause all kinds of problems. You'd have to run through the season and then the playoff schedule. By that time, you're running into the end of the summer, and then you've got the free agency and all that. And next thing you know, you're going to be doing all that, and then the other season, the following season is going to start. So, and I think the same holds true with the NBA. I don't know what the commissioner of the NBA has done, but he's probably going to do the same thing. Um, it's just, I just really, it's really a bummer right now, and that's just the way it is. Especially for all of you, if you're like me, and a lot of your uh, the bulk of your channel is sports. It's really thrown a monkey wrench into the whole thing. Um, but I will be doing different types of live streams, and I'm just basically testing things out. I'm not, I'm using this tablet microphone, so I'll be reviewing the audio quality of this tomorrow. I may have to get my external mic and use that. But I like the way the setup I have. I'm not really too thrilled with the angle. I mean, I have my tablet; it's on a thing, but I can pull forward, but then and you get me more straight. But then see what's happening. You get the bottom of my beard, and you can't. Um, and I'm basically right next to this backdrop here, so um, so basically, I have it at the angle, and that this way you don't see all the poles and all that. And but at least the way the light is, I've got my softbox over here. Um, I could probably put the softbox back a little bit more for better, just for better lighting. But I have two lights above me, um, evenly spaced, so that's helping out. I only have one light above me in my bedroom, and it was really cramped. This I have more room. Um, and so it's a work in progress for me to do these live streams. And so it looks like this is probably going to be my Sunday ritual, probably more in the evening times. It's looking like it is, because I like to take it easy on Sundays. I do very minimal on the computer. Um, and I had some other, I've got IPTV stuff and different channels and things. Um, and one of my servers just went kapooey. And, um, and I know why, because it was some sort of deliberate action by somebody. Well, I've unsubscribed from a whole bunch of channels. Um, I, I have a few trusted people, trusted sources that I still rely on, and actually stumble across something really good. But that'll be for another video. Um, Maybe I'll do a live stream on IPT, start doing live streams on IPTV stuff, and that sort of thing. Um, because basically sports is it's just not there. Um, and but For the most part, actually, it took me about, well, maybe about 40 minutes to set this up. And so far, I've only been live for what, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And so a half an hour's worth of time of setup to do a less than a 10-minute live stream. Uh, well, that's kind of crazy, but I'm just still trying to work things through, and that's the kind of the nice thing about being all cooped up and stuff. It gives me, and I'm sure all of you out there, things to work on and experiment, tinker with this, tinker with that, and see what works and see what doesn't. But now it looks like I know what my format's going to be. I don't really like the angle or anything like that, but I'm going to be doing it from the front room like this. And as I said, um, I've got my phone, and I've actually got a tripod for for my iPhone. I don't have an Android phone. I've been watching too many D. Nimmin videos. Shout out to D. Nimmin. He's got some quality stuff out there. But he mainly does iPhone stuff. So that's probably why I got iPhone uh, stuck in my head anyway. Um, so yeah, I'm working on these things. And so this is going to be kind of my format for Sundays from now on. So I just wanted to get this out. And yeah, I had a little bit of a scare before I sign off. Had my Easter dinner. It was delivered to me from a friend who cooked it up for me, and all I had to do was reheat everything. But about maybe about 45 minutes after, and I cooked everything right, so I didn't cook anything wrong or anything like that. Um, but for some reason, all of a sudden, I just felt kind of strange. Maybe about an hour or so after I ate, I feel fine now, but I was kind of worried. Just, I'll be 62 in May, and it's like, oh no, am I getting this stupid thing on? Because I'm doing all the stuff. Um, the hand washing. I have these on my hands mainly for another health issue, to keep my hands warm, because I don't have the heater on. That's why I got all this stuff on. Because if I don't keep myself really warm and insulated, then I can get blood clots in my hand and my feet, which could lead to a blood clot going to my brain, or giving me a stroke, or to my heart, giving me a heart attack. So we don't want any of that. Got enough of these medical things going on, so I don't need to have any complications thrown into the mix along with that. But anyway, yeah, I was feeling a little strange there. I was starting to worry a little bit. And then out of the blue, I snapped out of it. But I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. But if things persist, if I'm like feeling really ill for an extended period of time, then obviously I'm going to take what the necessary actions. But hopefully hopefully that was just a weird little thing. And anyway, just wanted to give you all an update, and we will talk to you next Sunday. Um, Not sure what yet I'll talk about. Maybe, like I said, maybe IPTV, but not really sports because there's not a whole lot to talk about on sports. Talk to you later.